Hey guys, welcome in. That Dudeski here, and today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite Arma Reforger servers. And if you've seen any of my videos, you'll know that I play on this, but I wanted to showcase the ChillFam server, more specifically the ChillFam Conflict PvE Remixed US 80 style server. Now, this server is great for anyone that's pretty new to Arma Reforger, any casual players or even solo players. If you're looking to get into Arma Reforger, but maybe you don't really know what's going on, or maybe you just have no military tactical shooter experience, this would definitely be a great server for you to check out. So I just wanted to showcase a few things on what makes this server so good and why you might like it. So first off, it is a conflict PvE scenario, meaning PvE, player versus environment. So you're not gonna be going against other real players. And I know that is fun, but sometimes, especially when you're new, it's like it can be a little overwhelming and you don't know what's going on. But what really makes this server great is the mods that they have to just, a lot of good quality of life improvements on the base game. So we're just going to jump right into it. And so when you spawn in, you're going to want to go get yourself over to the arsenal. That is where you can set up your loadout, your gear and all that stuff. But they have this one mod in particular, which a lot of servers do have this, but it's going to be the Bacon loadout editor. And with that, you can set up your loadout without the cost of using supplies. So in the base game, when you grab equipment, guns, gear, etc., from the normal arsenal, you're going to be using up supplies, which supplies is a key thing in the Arma Reforger conflict. So you getting supplies, that ultimately enables you to build stuff like vehicle depots, arsenals. You can build a field hospital and a radar tower. And each of those things cost supplies. So you're going to want to, save your resources for more important things than, say, your jacket and pants and all that. Not that I think that costs a lot of supplies, but I'm just using that as an example. So I did just want to go over a few quality of life things that they have going on in the server. So a big one, especially for new players, is that you can see where you are on the map. I know that sounds not that crazy, but like I said, if you're brand new to Arma Reforger, you spawn in, you load in, you're probably not going to know where you are, what's going on. So that obviously is a big, big help. And another thing that's really great, going back over to the gear and stuff, they have a ton of customized clothing custom clothing and guns. So there's a lot of stuff you can, really build your good loadout. Like on my character personally, like my character is wearing a suit and, not very military looking, but that's the great thing about this server. It's a ChillFam server, so everyone's chill, casual. You're just having fun. That's all that matters. And on top of that, just on the casual aspect is there's friendly fire is turned off, so you can't kill any of your friends or teammates purposefully or on accident. You can unfortunately run teammates over, but that's going to be definitely more of an intentional thing, as opposed to like accidentally shooting a teammate that you didn't know was over there, And going on top of some of the mods that they have, like I said, there is a bunch on here, and it's not like game breaking, changing mods. Like it's a lot of like quality of life improvements, small little mods that improve. And one of my favorite things, mods that they have on this server is you're able to use your shovel, but you're able to dig a little dirt pile, not really a trench, but you can build a little dirt pile to give you some cover, and you can also mount your gun on it. On top of that, you can also remove trees and bushes, so if your vision's blocked by something, or maybe you want to clear sight lines. You can clear some of those bushes and trees out of the way, and that really, really helps. And then another thing that they have on the server, which is really cool, is, like I said, this is a conflict PvE server. So it's going to be very similar to the base game conflict scenario. But like I said, it's PvE, so you're not going to be facing other players. But what you do, you'll spawn in wherever base you're at, and then you'll only have one objective that the whole team can capture. So you can't just go off and lone wolf it, do your own mission while everyone else is doing another mission, which in theory that doesn't sound too bad, but unfortunately it does stress out the server. Having a bunch of AI spawn in a lot of different places really stresses out the server. So having one objective for the whole team definitely helps with the server performance, and it keeps everyone together, so it's no lone wolfing. So it definitely makes it better, I feel like. And then piggybacking off of that, so once you do capture an objective, there will be various counters by the enemy AI. So some places might have 1 counter, 2 counters, while other places may have, you know, let's say 8 counters. Like it's kind of completely randomized on the amount of counters, so you never know what to expect. And I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that when there isn't too many players on the servers, the counters will be scaled down a little bit. But when you have like a full server, the counter attacks are going to be on a much larger scale. So it kind of configures to how many players, because if, let's say you're the only person on the server, you're not going to want to have to fight like a 30-man counter attack, just you. So that does help. And like I said, it's going to vary depending on the locations. Like, I mean, not vary. It's going to be completely random. So the only thing you could probably, I would say, guarantee is that the military bases, those locations that your team is taking over, those are going to usually tend to have a larger counterattack, you know, number of waves, and I guess the actual counterattack itself will have more people. And then they also feature Ace medical system, which definitely brings a great element to warfare. I mean, obviously, you know, injuries, stuff like that, it happens on the battlefield. So with the Ace, you can use different medical tools such as EpiPens and stuff like that. Smelling salts, I know they just added that in there, so that's something in there. And you can also carry teammates. So let's say you got a teammate, he's down, he's in the middle of a street, and there's a squad right down the street. You're not going to really want to apply medical treatment to him when you're in the middle of the street with a squad looking down on you. So you can actually pick up that person and carry them to safety, and then perform your medical duties to help revive your fallen teammate. So that's really cool. So like I said, this being the ChillFam, they do have 2 different actually, I'm sorry, they have 3 servers. I'm gonna be just talking about 2 of them just because the other one I haven't played on as much. But so they have 2 ChillFam server conflict PvEs. So the one I was talking about, this is the 80s style. So this is gonna be 80s style. It's gonna have 80s style equipment and weapons, gear. And then they also do have a modern server as well. So if you want a little more modern equipment, modern guns, night vision, stuff like that, go check out their modern server. And yeah, they both play pretty much the same, just the very different equipment. I think the modern server does tend to have a little more mods. I know they have some more like modern vehicles, aircraft. So that'll kind of be the main difference, but ultimately they're the same. Let's say if you're playing on Xbox, maybe the modern server, the mods are just a little too much for your system. Check out the 80 server. I've always felt like the 80 server ran really, really well. Very little crashes. I mean, you do get crashes just like any other server here and there, but for the most part, it's going to be a pretty optimized experience. And if you guys wanted to check out this server, go to my channel, check out any of my Arma Reforger live streams. I play on the 80s most of the time, but I have a few on the modern server, so you can go check out one of those videos. You can get a good feel of the server. Also, if you're new to the server and you need help, you need a question, feel free to ask. Usually everyone in the server is pretty cool. They'll help you out. And then they also have a Discord page, so you can always go there and ask for help too. I'll provide a link for their Discord in the description. So be sure to go check that out and let me know what you think. Are you playing Arma Reforger right now? Have you maybe bought it early, didn't like it, haven't touched it for a while, maybe you want to come back? Definitely check out the server. It's a pretty good experience, and there's usually always the same people on, so maybe even if you're solo playing, if you've played on these servers before, you'll probably run into someone you played with before, so you can always kind of just join in, and maybe if you don't have a personal friend, playing with you can just hop in and join up with one of these guys in here. But yeah, that's all for me today. I just wanted to showcase this server. Definitely go check them out. Like I said, this is going to be the ChillFam Conflict PvE Remixed US servers. Like I said, they have a modern one, which is just that title, what I just said. And then they have a 80s style server, which just says 80s style at the end after the ChillFam. So go check them out. Click on their Discord link in the description. And hopefully we will see you next time on the battlefield. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one.